Big up everybody. Big up. This is Solo P1. This is Solo P1. This is F1 review. Day one. Well, race one. Bahrain 2024 race day review. It's 5 in the morning. I've just finished doing my thing. I was literally about to go to bed, but then I thought, no, it's been a long day, and tomorrow, well, today is going to be even longer day, so I might as well fit this video in. So I'm going to do it. I'm flying solo today. You get it? Solo P1, solo. I've been ill for about 4 weeks. I've been doing videos on and off, struggling to do videos. If you watch some of my recent videos I've been doing, some of my videos, my last 3 or 4 videos I've been doing, or attempting to do, you notice, you'll see me muting the screen and putting my hand over like that, because I was literally coughing my guts up. I had a bad virus, and I've still got the virus, but it's slowly going. I got some antibiotics from the doctors, and that helped me a little bit. It's starting to clear up a little bit, but the cold's still there, but it's going slowly. But enough of me rambling on about my medical. You're not here to, you haven't come here to listen to my medical background or whatever. I'm here to talk about the Formula 1 weekend. It's not going to be a long video. I know I always say that, but it's literally not going to be a long video. Not at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's the 3rd of March, Sunday morning. So I'm just going to get the video going. Toto should be back soon as well. He should be back today, later on today. But I'm doing this now. So you can see I titled this video race one. I've literally, the thumbnail, it says different year, same result. Now, and there's a question mark as well, and that question mark is there for a reason. The question mark is there is because I'm not going to be one of these fans, these reactional fans. Like, there's a lot of reactional fans, and there's nothing wrong with reactional fans. There's some people that react very quick, and some people are more patient and they like to hold their opinion back a little bit longer. That's me when it comes to Formula 1. Now, last season, when Red Bull, I think Red Bull won the first race in Bahrain, I said to myself, there's no way it's going to continue like that for the rest of the season. And let me turn that off. And boy, was I wrong. I think the Red Bull, I think the only driver to win a race outside of Red Bull, and which was only one race, and I think it was Carlos Sainz. So Carlos Sainz was the only one really outside of Red Bull that won a race. Max won most of them. I think Checo won one, and the other one was it was Sainz, Checo, and the rest of them was Max Verstappen. So today, Max Verstappen won the race. I watched bits of it because I was out. Came back, watched the rerun on Sky. I'd done the virtual watch along. I had a lot of views coming. Whoever came in for that and liked the video. I haven't checked the likes. If you came and enjoyed the content, remember to smack that like button. That's what it's all about, smacking that like button. So when I saw the result, I wasn't really surprised. I know Hamilton was looking good in practice session. He topped the practice session. I think it was practice session 2. That was yesterday or the day before now, because it's Sunday now. Sorry, I just had to mute it again. Yeah, Lewis and Russell topped the practice session 2. So it was looking good for the Mercedes. Mercedes were looking healthy. The there was some problem, not a problem, but there was a situation regarding the setup, regarding the race setup. Lewis Hamilton got interviewed at the end, and he says, at the end of qualifying, he said there was 2 ways to go, left or right. George went left. That's basically gone for the qualifying setup, and Lewis Hamilton went right for the race trim. You can believe him or not. I don't know who to believe really, but I'm just gonna take it with a pinch of salt. But basically, Hamilton didn't really do good in qualifying session. That was I was a bit shocked really for the qualifying session. I thought Hamilton would at least got in the top 4 in qualifying session, but he didn't get in the top 4, so I was a bit surprised at that. But it is what it is. Look, it's the first race of the season. People are kind of stressing about this thing about Red Bull. That I think Red Bull's going to dominate for the rest of the season. Sorry. I think Red Bull's going to dominate for the rest of the season, but I'm not sure. Like, the qualifying was Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Sainz, Sergio Perez, in 6th place Fernando Alonso, 7th Fernando Norris, 8th Oscar Piastri, 9th Lewis Hamilton, and the top 10 and 10th for Nico Hülkenberg. So Nico Hülkenberg doing quite well with that Haas car. People were predicting that Haas car was probably going to finish plumb last with the Alpine, because the Alpine car we know is not that very good. After the winter testing, I think the car was built wrong. They're saying it's too heavy. So Nico Hülkenberg to get that car in the top 10 is quite amazing. But looking at the rest of it, you're looking at Lewis Hamilton in 9th place. He said he's going for qualifying. He's going to go for the race trim. So whatever. Look, it's Lewis Hamilton. Who am I to argue with? I'm just a YouTube geezer, you know, just reports news and talks about Formula 1 and talks about Liverpool FC. Who am I to criticise Lewis Hamilton? I'm just giving my opinion. Do I believe Lewis Hamilton? I don't know. It is what it is. And look, never really thought much about it. There's a lot of people saying I don't believe Lewis Hamilton. I don't really get into that situation. I didn't really get into that argument. But what I'm saying about reaction of fans is, we know that Max won the race, okay? Max won the race. So everybody's saying that Max is going to win every single race this season. This is just off one race. Now, there's a lot of races to go, different races, different circuits, different temperatures, different surfaces. Like Bahrain is more of a bumpy surface, so for the cars what like to be low, very low to the ground, which is obviously the ground effect. But the cars that really like to be low to the ground, Bahrain is not really going to suit them, because if they get too low, what's going to happen is you're going to start getting a porpoising, because that's all to do with the ground effect. Now, when they go to Jeddah, which is going to be a completely different track, completely different surface, completely different, the car's going to react in a completely different way. You're going to see some cars that never done good at Bahrain might do better at Jeddah. So I'm not really going to make my opinion up. I'm not really going to give my opinion on if I think Max Verstappen is going to dominate the season until at least 4 or 5 races into the season. After about 4 or 5 races in the season, then I'm going to give you my opinion on if I think Max is going to still dominate every single race for the rest of the season. But after the first race, I'm not going to give you my opinion and say, oh, don't. After the first race, I'm not just going to turn around and say, you know what, it's going to be Max Verstappen. That's just too reactional. And I think there's a lot of Formula 1 fans out there are kind of too reactional. But that's them. Some people are like that, but with me, when it comes to Formula 1, I like to give it a bit more. But it's not like football, it's completely different. I want to see what it's like in the next couple of races when I've been on different surfaces, different car temperatures. Some cars, like I said, would like to be very low to the ground. That does not suit for the Bahrain circuit. It's very bumpy. So we're going to see what happens after the 4-5 race. I'm interested to see Mercedes. We're talking about Mercedes. I'm interested to see what Mercedes is going to be like at Shanghai, because that's a very kind of a smooth kind of circuit. It's like a kind of an older school, proper Formula 1 circuit. I haven't been there since 2019, so it's going to be very interesting to see how the Mercedes car is going to react at Shanghai. So I'm very interested to see that. But apart from that, I'm not getting reactional. Max Verstappen won the race. It was a good showing by Carlos Sainz. The Ferrari looking really good. sorry. The Ferrari looking really good. So yeah, I'm not gonna make my decision on Mercedes just yet. You got people saying there's no point of watching it anymore. It's a wrap. No, I think that's just too reactional. But we're gonna see what happens. But that's all I'm gonna talk about at the moment. It is 5:17 in the morning. I'm gonna be doing a space, if you like spaces. I'm gonna be doing a space on Twitter on Tuesday regarding the F1, and we're going to be talking about Liverpool FC on Monday on X, Twitter as well. We're going to be doing a space, so if you want to follow me, there's my links up there. There's my QR codes. Scan them QR codes, and if you want to drop the coffee, it's there as well. You don't have to do it, it's there at your choice. But yeah, support the channel. All we ask for is to like the video, and the next one, Toto Hammer, will be back. So, thanks for joining us. If you're watching this video on the replay, maybe just smack them like buttons, and if you're not, enjoy the rest of your day. See you later, guys. Big up, big up, big up.